Hello guys, get ready for a story filled with love, drama, and unexpected twists. A young woman from Brooklyn finds herself living a real-life fairy tale when she marries the son of a wealthy and powerful family. But just as her dream begins, a nightmare follows as family discovers the marriage and will do whatever it takes to tear them apart. Will love conquer power, or will this fairy tale come crashing down? Anora, also known as Annie, works as a dancer in an upscale club. Her charm and ability to connect with clients make her one of the most popular performers, but this success creates tension, especially with Diamond, a fellow dancer who becomes jealous when one of her regular clients chooses Anora instead. Despite the competitive atmosphere, Anora remains close with her best friend, Lulu. They support each other through the challenges of their job. One night, the club's manager, Jimmy, introduces Anora to a special client, a Russian visitor named Ivan. They hit it off instantly. In the VIP room, Anora's charm captivates Ivan, and they share an unforgettable night. The next morning, Anora returns to the modest home she shares with her sister, leaving behind the glamorous world of the club. Later, Ivan invites her to visit his luxurious home, where he reveals that he is the son of a wealthy Russian businessman. Excited, Anora shares the news with Lulu, but Diamond overhears and becomes visibly jealous. As Anora and Ivan grow closer, he invites her to a grand New Year's Eve party at his estate. She attends with Lulu, enjoying the extravagant night. Then, Ivan makes a surprising proposal. He offers Anora $115,000 to be his exclusive girlfriend for a week, allowing her to take a break from her job. Anora asks Jimmy for time off, but when he refuses, she quits and embraces a new life with Ivan. She experiences a world of luxury, traveling to lavish destinations like Las Vegas. In Vegas, their romance deepens. They indulge in the nightlife, casinos, and private suites. As the week nears its end, Ivan jokingly suggests that the easiest way to stay in the US is by marrying an American. The joke soon turns serious, and in a spontaneous moment, he proposes. At first, Anora laughs it off, but as she sees the sincerity in Ivan's eyes, she agrees. They rush to a local chapel and get married on a whim. Back home, Anora celebrates her new chapter, quitting her job for good. Her co-workers congratulate her, though Diamond remains skeptical about how long the marriage will last. Ivan gifts Anora a wedding ring and a new coat as symbols of their love, but happiness doesn't last long. Ivan's parents learn about the sudden marriage and are furious. His godfather, Tora, a powerful priest with US connections, is assigned to handle the situation. He sends his associate, Garnik, to bring Ivan back to Russia. Anora soon notices Ivan avoiding calls. When she asks him if he has informed his parents about their marriage, he reassures her, but he is lying. Garnik investigates the marriage and orders Ivan to return. When he and his men arrive at Ivan's house, Ivan refuses to let them in. A tense confrontation erupts. Anora wants to call the police, but Ivan insists on handling it himself. During the heated exchange, Garnik cruelly refers to Anora as a hired woman, leaving her confused and hurt. She demands answers, but Ivan is too distracted by the situation. To de-escalate the situation, Ivan finally allows Garnik and Igor inside and shows proof of their marriage. Garnik takes photos and sends them to Tora, who is busy conducting a baptism. Upon seeing the photos, Tora leaves immediately, furious. Back at the house, Garnik waits for further instructions. Meanwhile, Tora contacts Ivan's mother, making matters worse. He then calls Garnik and demands to speak to Anora. Over speakerphone, he berates Ivan for dishonoring the family and upsetting his mother. The situation takes a serious turn when Tora announces that Ivan's parents are flying to America to personally resolve the matter. He insists that they go to City Hall to annul the marriage immediately. Sensing danger, Ivan tells Anora to pack her things and come with him. But as she prepares, Ivan suddenly bolts from the house, leaving her behind. Garnik and Igor chase him, while Igor prevents Anora from following. A struggle breaks out between Anora and Igor. Refusing to be restrained, She fights back fiercely, biting and kicking her captors. Even Garnick is shocked by how strong-willed she is. When Tora arrives, he is stunned by the chaos. He criticizes Ivan for running away, further belittling Anora. He tells her that Ivan only married her for a green card and offers her $10,000 to annul the marriage. Anora, still heartbroken, insists she wants to speak to Ivan before making any decisions. Tora allows it, but warns that if she agrees, she will never see Ivan again. The group searches for Ivan across the city, visiting places he might have gone. They eventually find a lead: he was last seen at a club. Meanwhile, Ivan, now heavily drunk, returns to Anora's old workplace. Diamond eagerly prepares to meet him, while Lulu watches with concern. Tora and the group rush to the club, arriving just as Diamond takes Ivan into the VIP room. Anora confronts them, demanding answers. She begs Ivan to stand up for their marriage, revealing she even lost her wedding ring in the struggle, but he is too intoxicated to respond. Frustrated, Tora drags Ivan out while Anora and Diamond get into a heated fight. Igor intervenes and separates them. Anora demands that Ivan be allowed to sober up before making any decisions about the annulment, but Tora refuses. They spend the night in a car outside City Hall, waiting for a judge. When morning comes, Ivan is still too drunk to speak. Anora argues in court that Ivan's condition makes the annulment process invalid. The judge agrees, closing the case, much to Toro's frustration. Now, Ivan's parents have to personally intervene. At the airport, Anora tries to be respectful, greeting them in Russian. But his mother, Galina, coldly dismisses her, declaring that Anora is not part of their family. When she learns the annulment must take place in Nevada, she arranges for them to fly there on a private jet. Ivan complies, leaving Anora devastated. On the plane, Galina scolds Ivan and reminds him of his duty to the family. Anora, fed up, speaks out and calls out his behavior. During the flight, Igor unexpectedly offers her a drink, sensing her pain. Once they land, Galina pressures Anora to sign the annulment papers. Hoping for a sign of love from Ivan, she hesitates. But when he avoids her gaze, she realizes the truth: he has given up on their marriage. Heartbroken, she signs the papers, ending it all. Igor, who has grown sympathetic toward Anora, tells Ivan to apologize, but Galina insists he doesn't need to. Anora, no longer willing to be treated like a pawn, fires back. She accuses Ivan of only marrying her to rebel against his parents, leaving Galina speechless. As her final act of defiance, Anora throws her coat at Ivan and leaves. Tora allows her to stay in the family's house for one last night before leaving for good. That night, Anora reflects on everything. Igor, seeing her distress, gently calls her by her real name, Anora. She brushes it off with sarcasm but appreciates the gesture. The next morning, Igor drives her to the bank to confirm her settlement money. He also returns her wedding ring, which he secretly retrieved. Surprised by his kindness, Anora offers to repay him. But instead, Igor unexpectedly kisses her. Overwhelmed, she reacts by hitting him before breaking down in tears. Igor doesn't resist, he simply holds her, offering comfort. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more thrilling movie recaps. There's much more to come, and you won't want to miss it.